Greetings and salutations, Internet. My name is TJ, and welcome back to Trails in the Sky. Last time, we ascended the Esmelis Tower, and got to the top and met this archaeologist here. I believe his name was Elba. And then, Joshua wasn't feeling good, so now we're just Estelle. You're told to have a look around.
Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. First, I wasn't in the mood to come to a story in a rural place like Rollin, but sometimes these types of places aren't so bad.
You want to be rude like that? Then maybe you shouldn't have come at all.
No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now.
When you say scoop, don't you mean gossip for your next article?
Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest piqued is Bose.
The Bose region? Did something happen there? Bose or Boss? Bose?
A number of large burglaries have been taking place, one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings.
Wings? Oh, I see, an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something?
That seems to be the most logical conclusion. There's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonian Empire.
What? That's impossible. We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them.
Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but could be a way to get back at us. That said, no one really knows for sure. Which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light.
Interesting. We'll save the most interesting thing for last. Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo courts is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's up so you can take a photograph by burning it with light. So that's just what I expect from a camera woman. Someone knows the tools of the trade. Teehee. That reminds me. What's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture at that kind of setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right?
Maybe. I want to know what his deal is.
Oh, hi there, Estelle. Was it? Is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he just said he wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are braces at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff. That's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from Liberel, right? No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia. You don't have to worry about that. Although, I hate war with a passion. That hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you? Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. Since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, so you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother. Oh, he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I wonder why I'm telling you all this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. It's perfectly fine. I'll have good relations, such a wonderful thing. Better not go off by myself. Okay, so we can't just like wander around the tower. Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. Should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on anyway? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower, because the rest of us are alright. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights? I don't think so. Estelle, Joshua! Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am, and I got a lot of good ones too.
And it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, Green Orange, lead the way.
I'm counting on you, children. Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten or... I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us, it's our duty as bracers. I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time we go off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try to save up a bit, though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all meet again.
I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me just say thank you to the both of you.
And that's what I like to call raw skill.
Now don't get all cocky on me. The bracers I know would make you two look like little fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're gonna need to work harder.
I'll try to remember that. The two of you are heading back to the company soon?
Nah, we're gonna spend a day or so relaxing here at Rollin. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such.
I'll head over to the Orbital Factory and get these photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They're much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. Not just about fighting for justice. It's also being an errand boy. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. It seems like we got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild? That sounds like a good idea. But before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks for asking. I'm feeling a lot better. Cool.
Onwards to the guild!
Are we almost done with the prologue? What, like 15 episodes in? Not 15 whole episodes. But more than 10 on the prologue. Oh, Sherazard. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Shara, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over from your father. I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Ina that you guys aren't doing so bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. We're grateful too. I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead, let's hear what you've got. Woo, money! 7th class. Eagle Eye Courts. Good work, you two. How about you, Sherazar? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. But you should be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem, since there are plenty other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take such a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation? You got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed, it's pretty embarrassing. Sherazard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yup. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? Jera? Now, hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Pretty sure Joshua's 16, Charizard. No. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help break you in. Break me in? Alright, you big pervert. Joshua, why are you drooling like that? It's not what you think. We've got a major problem. That was terrible. Ugh. Oh, it's the mayor. Huh? Mayor Klaus?
Estelle, Joshua, and Charizard, am I glad to see you?
Saved by the bell. What's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry?
This is terrible. My home. Disaster. It's gone.
What? Alright, calm down, Mayor Klaus. Take a deep breath and let it out.
Phew. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out.
Okay, he was robbed. His home did not just explode. Hey, there were two interpretations. His something was gone or his house was gone. I don't know, that would be very interesting. Someone steals the entire house. What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle.
I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around and the rooms were in a state of great disarray.
Wait, what about your wife and Lita?
Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room.
That's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no harm came to anyone. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here, so could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Klaus?
Absolutely. I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait for me, I'm going too. Good idea, we may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. Ina, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that. And everyone, be careful. Oh, damn. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. The crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe.
The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry after having you go to all the trouble to bring it here.
It's not you who should be apologizing, it's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house?
The other rooms, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room, which my wife and Lita were locked up in.
Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is? I'll speak with the mayor about this incident. I want you two to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor?
Sure. Now where to begin?
An on-site investigation, huh? Starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from this room? Let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. Oh. Get to interact with all sorts of stuff, huh? Oh, okay. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. Looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered around the room. Seems kind of senseless to have done all this. This is it's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. It looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books, or... Oh. Either they had no idea about the value of the books, or that's not what they were here for. They wanted the septium specifically. This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside. It looks like it only tipped over after being hit by something with force. Still that. Oh. There are several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. They seem to be documents regarding Rollin City's government. The fact that these are as they are suggests that there's no political aim involved. This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well. The box lock looks like it was burned off. The girls may have used an orbital gun. Oh. I meant to go upstairs first. So checking over here. Okay. Okay, I can't ascend. Any evidence outside? Look, there's some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh, too. Looks like something metal dug into the wood. They like use a grappling hook to pull themselves up? We've got a mystery, which means I'm excited. Oh yeah, I love investigation bits. Ah! Everything in... I assume this is a maid's room? There's nothing around here to... Okay, I just need to talk to... So, I've mentioned it maybe once or twice. I've been playing a lot of Ace Attorney with my girlfriend, Nikki. Ace Attorney is my favorite game series. I love it. A lot. So, get to go around and investigate stuff. This is my jam. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in that group? I'd probably guess around 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me, one of them was short. He might have even been a girl. Interesting. Okay. Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. That reminds me, I'm also certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel and there was just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Okay. And I locked them in the attic. There's a leaf. Huh? What's this? Surveillance leaf. Don't you think it's a little bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Surveillance. Is that a place? I don't think so. It may be. I may be blind. But it may just be the name of the type of leaf. We'll leave drop on their conversation in a moment. Okay, the kitchen. Let's go investigate the grounds. They said the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? Doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Which means they got in another way. Doesn't look like Cook's came through the front door. Let's check something else. Well, there was marks on that wood. So I can only assume that they camp here, broke it through this door. Are wait for me to get out of the house to go investigate the grounds? Or do I just have to go listen? I guess I just have to go listen. Okay. Are you really done investigating? Seems a little too quick for me. We'll look around a little more carefully. I'm sure there's something you missed.
This is what things looked like when I came home. Didn't get a glimpse of the criminals either.
Well, I found the leaf. When I think about the fact that I'm going to clean up the study, my head starts to spin. When I get my hands on those criminals, I'm going to give them a beating like they'll never forget. Isn't there a daughter? That looks like a maid. Is there anything else up here? What could I possibly be missing? You need to investigate the safe itself? Duh. The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this. Doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... Could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. Powder like that would have had absorptive properties, and due to its fineness, it would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and... Let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute, wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crook could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crook should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something? That's just basic knowledge. Alright, let's check out the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. There's no doubt in my mind that this safe was opened using the same method I just explained. Alright. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have to be at least someone who visited the residence. Right. Now figuring out who that is, that's gonna be the tricky part. Could be the blue-haired girl. Maybe? Or someone who lives in the house. Yep. You're still talking about having to clean stuff up. Beatings. Looks like the intruders took off with a bunch of preserved food. I wonder if they were hungry. I had the mayor run me through all the details. Now about you two, did you find anything? Alright, then let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? They're in the septium. The septium in the safe. How many of them were there? Group of 3 or 4. Where did they get into the house from? From the terrace on the second floor. Point blank, what is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? Say none of the above. Well, I guess you did a decent enough job. Looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study?
When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. That reporter from the magazine company was one.
Oh, so those two came to visit you too, huh?
But at the time of the crime, they were with us at Ismella's tower.
I think we could cross them off the list of suspects. I see. So, Mayor Klaus, were there any others?
Other than that, there was only Josette. Let's not kid ourselves here.
I think it's a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy.
Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica.
But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. I'm not gonna lie, she was my first suspect. We haven't met that many people yet. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time when the mayor put the septium into the safe, that girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's, eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You must be joking.
Unbelievable.
At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. But she said something about taking off from Rollin sometime today. Well, it looks like we're just going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right. Understood. Oh! Charizard joined the party. She's level 12. Your last name is Harvey? Really? And I guess your weapon of choice is whips. But like, to have such an interesting first name as Charizard, and then Harvey as your last name. Dang. Strength is 73. So 10 higher than Estelle's. Defense is 44. It's 22. Speed is 12. Joshua's still faster. Well, has higher speed. You have higher dex. Higher agility, so you move further. And higher range, because, whip. What ornaments are you working with? Okay, you like green ones. You have the Sylvan Guard, Firebolt, and Airstrike. Oh, that's right, I got new ones. Eagle Eye. Can see enemies from a distance. Prevent enemy arts with a 50% success. Should go see if I can unseal anything. Let's go. Just want to check real quick. Hey! Slots. Estelle. Openable. I can open that one. Yeah, we'll open that one. I'm really low on the fire and the time. There we go. So I can get one for both of them. Really? Require quite a bit, but... Oh, yeah, I can get quartz too. Dex plus 5. Time to cast arts is cut. Well, that's interesting. You definitely want that for someone you want to be a major caster. Okay. What do I want to put here? I think we'll put... Yeah, we'll put Eagle Eye there. I don't know. It's actually... There. Yeah. We'll set Joshua up like that. Charizard have any empty ones? No. Charizard does not. Okay. To the hotel. You were in this room. Of course. Saw that coming. Still, Joshua, even Charizard. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. You three are being weird. What'd I do? I'm about to shift the camera. I figured out what the hotkey for, the food is. Hey. The airliner's late. I wonder what's going on. I don't know if she's coming from Bo still hasn't arrived. Prepared to receive the incoming ship, but... Hey. But please excuse the delay. Airliner should be arriving anytime now, so please be patient. Yo. Sorry. Yo, Alan. It's us, if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, and Charizard, too. Thank you, Adios, for this feast of the eyes. Okay, dude. So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? School uniform from where? From the Genis Royal Academy. Oh. God. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts with the navy blue socks. Why do you have to make me... Why do I have to read this stuff? Why? Oh yes, I can see them now. Totally forget what the boys' uniforms look like, though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here. So, you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this much, and believe me, I watched for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I could tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to Rollin along the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? When's dinner? I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of clue? Alright, we did find that. Shara, do you know any places nearby where Service trees grow? Servias trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald, that's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Rollin, right? It seems like it's worth looking into. Let's settle it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland's south gate.
You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck.
I don't think that was a good voice for him.
Whatever.
Wait up, you're running like a crazy lunatic.
Who could just walk at a time like this?
Who is this? Ah.
Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes.
What are the two of you up to?
You kids again, huh? Actually, we gotta get to boss ASAP.
The airliner's not even here yet.
I know, that's why we're heading there on foot. We'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can cover by ourselves.
Well, don't worry yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something?
Yeah, and the mother of all scoops too. No time to talk. We gotta make it there today.
They're just hoofing it, huh? I wonder if Nell's gonna be alright. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? Those are reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We're gonna continue chasing down Jolent. I've already forgotten her name. It's her with Joe. We're gonna start hunting down that blue-haired girl next time. That's gonna do it for now. Bye-bye.